Hello everyone, welcome back to Landric Plays and some more Hand of Fate 2. So last episode we sort of went through the little tutorial part and we met the trickster Malacalypse. I'm probably saying that wrong. And here we are. This is the campaign map. This is the world. We've only got a small bit of it revealed to us right now. So if we click on the Fool, so this was the one we just did, I think. So we could go back and do this if we wanted, but let's go back. And do the magicians.
Nothing here is coincidence. The answer to every question is in the cards, if you but look.
Okay, so rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. Interesting. So we've got a companion. So we've only got one right now, and it's the trickster, who has some special abilities. Interesting. So encounters. Okay, let's just add these ones, I guess. So we don't... Oh, okay, interesting. So it highlights whether we know what's happening or not. Let's have a look at these ones. So we'll keep Malacalypse's problem, keep a friend in need, we'll keep Market Thief. I'm going to swap... No, I'm going to leave it as it is. We'll go try and cycle through all of the encounters though. I suspect some of these quests or adventures might take a couple of playthroughs. So let's take our brand new sword, let's take our brand new shield, especially if it's purification. That might help us against these corrupted, I guess. In fact, can we just... Yeah, we can just bring everything with us. Perfect. Okay, I think we are ready to get started. So we've got two special I don't know, modifiers, I guess, for this adventure. So there's going to be more corrupted, and every time we kill an Empire soldier, we lose some gold. Okay. Oh, did I click back by mistake? I did, didn't I? There we go. Start. Let's try that. Okay, so there's our deck.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus?
Probably most of them. Okay, so there's the magician, there's the token. And there's us.
For 100 years I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
Okay then. So our conversation with a fur trader is interrupted as Malacalypse arrives in a flurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. Let's find out more. What do I want to know? Ask about the Empire's protection. A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently they're either dead, missing, or drunk. Good. What makes Westwind special? I've travelled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. Westwind gave me my freedom, and I intend to return the favour. Fair enough. Where is it? It sits on the outer edge of the Empire. While the Empire focuses on the capital, with its nobles and merchants, those at the fringes are neglected. Okay, let's go be heroes. We return to the markets. Any of the traders are heading there that might need an escort. So there's a stonemason, a food wagon, or a weaponsmith. Let's befriend the weaponsmith. We arrange an uncomfortable ride jammed in among the many tools of a weaponsmith heading far west. Okay, so we've actually started off with an axe, which is rusty but good against... Interesting. So it does more damage actually, even though it is rusty. Let's stick with the axe. We've not used an axe yet. We arrived at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades. So we're going to go recruit some soldiers.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
Well, lucky for them, that's exactly what we are. While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods, I was heading to tea with the Duke Gilbert? Yeah, when we were ambushed. That's a nice stack of gold you've got there. My footman left me here to fight them off, but the brawl has now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers faithfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. No, we're going to go after the soldiers, because that's our mission after all. You rush into the forest and quickly encounter a squad of Empire soldiers battling the corrupted, so it's 2v4.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
let's see. Yeah, let's see if Mal can actually start pulling his weight instead of just sponging off of us constantly. Okay, there he goes. So what can he do for us? Oh, there he is. Oh look, he's got a flying book. Alright, showing off. So, a magician, a jester, and a vagabond. When activated, Malakalypse casts a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. Okay. I see. So if I press R, then we use his ability.
I'll get a song out of this.
Let's try that. Aha, so I've got my this glowy magical shield. Nice. Well, it's working out for us so far. Not that we've needed it, but at least we've got it. There we go, blocks that. We're all over here. Pow! Chuck you right into the river, and then bam! Finish you off. Is there one still to go? I think there is over there. How are these soldiers getting on? Well, at least one of them's still alive. Oh no, both of them still are. Good. Hopefully we can recruit both of them. We're still not sure what these corrupted are, but it looks like some sort of horrible zombie invasion. Good, so we gained some armor. Aha! Bastion of Purification.
In more ways than one.
So we get damaging defense. Against corrupted, defend causes 30% of your weapon damage to the attackers. That sounds pretty good. So I don't think we can use our axe with this, can we? Because it's only one-handed weapons. So use defend to block attacks. Okay, so we store that. And we get some gold out of it as well. You get bonus dice for each soldier you saved. Interesting. With the corrupted dispatch, the soldiers turn to you. I'm sure we could have handled it, but thanks for stepping in. I guess we have to go back to escorting His Highness, Sir Quivering Blanket of Mumsy, off to his palace. So we can offer them gold, or we can appeal to their sense of duty. So do we pay all of our gold, or do we... I mean, so we saved 2 of them, so we get 2 bonus dice, so let's try appealing to their sense of duty. We've got to get an 18 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. That should be doable. If we didn't roll terribly. Okay. So let's roll... So if we roll these 2, that gives us 10, so we'd need 8. Let's try it. Damn. Maybe we should have paid the gold after all. So no recruits join our cause. Okay, let's go back to our inventory. So we still have the soldier's sword, we just didn't have it equipped. So now we can actually combine it with our fancy shield.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
So you find some Imperial soldiers strung up by Northerners. That's the 3 of Frost. So we can fight to free them, or pay to free them. Oh no, fighting we can do. Dice maybe not, but we can certainly fight. Especially with our wizard giving us shields. So we'll find out what sort of abilities these Northerners have as well. Where are we from? We're from the eastern marches or something. Blimey, they look scary. From the frozen darkness of the far north they come. The Northerners can perform combo attacks, use riposte with single-handed weapons to deal extra damage immediately after you defend. Okay.
By sea and sun, fate and fane.
Oh, you missed. Oh, okay, that one doesn't miss. Just finish you off before you can get up, and then dodge that. Okay. Whoop. So these guys have some undodgeable attacks, or rather unblockable attacks like that one. Whew, that was close. I say close, we didn't take a scratch, but you know, early days. Okay, so hopefully these soldiers will be more willing to join the cause, and we get some more equipment. Fantastic. Cardinal Blade, so this does more damage.
It indicates the truth of all directions.
So this one fires out magical blades. Okay, yeah, sure, and it's got a shard. Activate your weapon ability 10 times to unlock this shard. Interesting. So the weapon has a shard on it as well. Okay, so it's like part of a token. So maybe when we collect enough tokens, then we get something special. Alright, cool, let's try that out. So we get 2 recruits.
Your companion has his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
I hope it's a hero. So we arrive at the city markets to meet with Malakalypse's associate. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc. Oh, there's Merc. Malacalypse calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favour to ask you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. Alright, 10 gold it is. Mal steps forward as Merc counts the coins. Merc, old bean, the bard looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder. I require help in removing a certain illness. Mal, what have you been up to? Merc considers Malacalypse for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. We sputter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from him. And he points at us. Okay. Pick a flower and eat it. The greasy florist displays his meagre wares. Mal nods as if this were a fair request. The luminous purple one, a daisy. Alright, let's go for the luminous purple one. How bad could it be? The flower has a crispy, burnt texture. Okay, dice. Not ideal, so we need at least a 5 on all of these, basically. So I guess we re-roll all of them, and just hope we get really, really lucky. Close, but no cigar.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Really? You feel an intense wave of heat emanate from your stomach to your neck, and you collapse on the floor. You wake to Mal splashing you with water. Merc has left, and you see him attempting to steal a seed bun from the baker's stall. We'll come back later and try again. Alright, so this goes back in the deck. We don't get the token, but we'll try again another time.
Commerce thrives in even the most unusual of locations.
Well, we don't have that much gold. I think we leave the store for now. Maybe we'll come back to it later.
Here we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
I see. So this time, we've gotten to sort of the end of one floor of this dungeon, but instead of it just being stairs to the next one, we've got an extra little challenge. So the tower bell chimes feverishly, the town crier bellows, there's corrupted inside the town. They broke through the sewers and into Loose Lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out. Oh, let's go join the soldiers and help them out. We cannot let the corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who has been tainted even a little. Alright, let's go sort them out. That's right, we get to try out our fancy new sword that can fire out magical daggers or something like that. Ooh, look at that. It does look fancy. Prepared for violence in every major direction. Well, yeah, it's the Cardinal Blade. It's either that or, I guess, possibly we become the next Pope. That's right. There we go. That's one down. Now we've got a special ability. Let's... Ooh. Okay, that looks pretty impressive. And what was it? We had to use it 10 times and we can unlock a shard? Okay, we'll just finish these all off. Oh wow, he sort of recovered a lot of health fairly quick. But not enough. So I wonder if we get to recruit them as well. Hopefully. Yes, we get 3 recruits. Excellent. The soldiers help you scavenge what they can find from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Ooh, some max life, some gold, and a new level of the town, dungeon, whatever you want to call it. So let's go around this circle.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
We are running a little bit low on food. Okay, so we're arm wrestling again. In the second round of the competition, you sit opposite the aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. Well, we've dealt with the Thieves Guild before, so you might not want to boast about that. Okay, that's, again, not ideal. Oh, drat. Close, but once again, no cigar. So the Haggadex hitman appears to know some kind of hand grip that numbs your muscles. You are defeated. To being knocked out in the second round, you receive only a small prize. Oh, still, small prize is better than no prize. Take the lesser reward for losing in the competition of strength. When you return, a new contest will begin, so we'll be back against that acrobat. We are running
In
low on
your
food.
life, you will have wandered endless intersections, yet this one sticks with you. Why? What is it in your memory that catches here?
Interesting. So this just reveals some of the cards, I guess. But because we're not actually at a fork,
In my
it
day,
only shows these two.
thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
The Market Bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to passerby to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. Oh no! So we lose some gold. It's only 5, but, you know, we're not going to stand for that. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
This one? No. The tangled maze of people proves too much for you, and the thief makes their escape. Drat, so no token for us. And we're out of food, so
You
we're
are
losing health.
starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
We retreat from the bell to go and... well, we'll just go and open these cards. It's going to cost us some health, but I think we'll be fine. In fact, here we go, let's
Now would
buy
be
a
a good
little bit of
time
food.
to buy some food.
Yeah. We could buy 10, which I guess works out cheaper. But I don't think we're going to need it. Then again, we'd have to spend sort of 20 to get there and back, I think. Would we? Let's just buy the 3. Because I don't know if retracing your steps also costs food. Let's buy some healing. Excellent. Well, that'll do for now. We could buy some equipment, but I don't think we've
Life
unlocked
itself
that much.
in exchange for life.
As you hike through the mountains one day, you come across an injured traveller. Let's see if we can help them out. Though he's clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. You, mortal. Oh good, it's always good when somebody addresses you as mortal. Come here, the creature commands, his voice rasping. I need sustenance to heal myself, and you will provide it. Okay. You draw your weapon and the beast weakly raises its arm to defend itself. Spare me, and I will make it worth your while. So ask how. 3 days ago I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man of some nature I believe, who could no doubt cure you of your wounds. Grant me a pittance of your blood to restore my strength, and I swear I shall bring him to you. We of the list never break our word. Alright. As you lower your blade, suddenly he lunges at you. Whoa, okay, minus 30% life. The creature continues to draw blood from your arm. Let's wait. 30% life again. And let's wait one more time. Let's keep waiting then. How much blood is he going to draw from us? Is he going to drain us until we're dry, or do we have to throw him off? We're committed now, let's see what happens. Alright, that's enough. I wonder how many times we actually had to do that. I would have recovered my full strength in time, I've no doubt, but I admit you have been a boon to me this night. He gestures at the darkness, saying, The humans who dared to think they could best me in combat lie fallen in a clearing to the south. Their ambition was as foolish as their deaths were quick, but perhaps they had something that would be of use to you. Shadow seems to gather about his person until nothing remains. So we add a debt repaid to the deck. We arrive at the scene of the slaughter. A dozen armed men have been recently butchered here. Among the dozen you find no decent equipment, just the tools of farmers and provincial soldiers. As you leave the carnage, you step on a blade hidden in the shadows of the grass.
To the victor go the spoils. Do not wield a weapon you do not wish to see turned against you one day.
So this one creates an aura of damage. It's good against shadows, and it's one-handed as well. So this one is currently better damage, so we'll stick with that now, but you know, it's nice to have. And we get a token. Alright, let's go this way.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
Well, because we want to gather some soldiers, right? Can we do it though? With 12... I mean, we can. We've obviously done it before, but we do have the gold for it. So let's just pay to free them. So they free their prisoners, we get 2 more, and then... Now, this is... Aha! So it doesn't cost food to retrace our steps. So now we're going to go into the final battle with
At
no,
last, stand
with
in
no
the
health.
defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already.
Alright, let's ring the bell. As night cloaks Westwind, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. So, 4 and 3 of steel. You've gathered a large group of soldiers to defend the town. Here's hoping you won't need any more. So, 3 of Blight, 3 of Blight, and the Terror of Blight. Oh, give a rousing speech, we're going to have to do that. This one, I think? Nope, failure. Drat. The soldiers appear unmoved. Well, it was worth a shot. Okay, so, I mean, we've been doing okay in combat so far. Let's see if our luck holds, especially against this terror, whatever that is. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, good. As the final vestiges of humanity are erased, the terror wakes. Use Bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates. Okay, let's have that shield, I think. So we've got to bash off its armor first before we can actually hurt it. Whoop, and try and dodge that attack. In fact, let's use that special ability while we can, and we'll try and clear up some of these very weak corrupted before they hurt our soldiers too badly. There we go. Mop these ones up. And that means we can hopefully defeat the terror without being interrupted. There we go. One more. Yeah, see, we're doing just fine. Is that all of them? I think so. There we go. Let's stab. Ooh. So, and then his armor grows back, because of course it does. We'll just use this anyway for the sake of it. Oh, that takes off some of his health as well, and it means we get we're one step closer to unlocking that shard, or token shard. There we go. And then finish. Will that be enough? Yes, there we go. Corruption purged. Okay.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you, this bloodshed? Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants, going about their day.
Man, you have to suck the joy out of everything, don't you? Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt in cheers, praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with a town already saved. Excellent, so we get...
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin.
Okay, so the story begins.
Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your deck. Each challenge will provide its own unique trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
Excellent, so we get some more goodies. So we get a ring, a shield, and a sword called Winter's Bane. I'm guessing that's probably good against the Northerners. What else do we get? A man-eating tree, that sounds delightful. The Gnomish Exchange, Lost Boy, the Pauper Plague, and the Westwind Tavern, so some more event cards to go into our deck. What else do we get? Which one was this for? I've already forgotten. Forgiving your... Oh, that's the Shadow Beast. So we get the Night Sword, that permanently goes into our deck, so we can draw that. And we also get a whole bunch of cards. New dangers lurk in the cavern surrounding Goblin Town. I don't think we've been to Goblin Town, but sure. More appearances. Nice. Aha! So we get some more haircuts, so maybe I'll have a look at those in a little bit. Okay, but for now, thank you very much for watching. I'm excited to keep going this.
You will find more options open to you.
Alright, so we've unlocked
Should you
some...
find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
Okay, thank you very much for the advice. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm looking forward to exploring the rest of this board as we keep playing through this series. I hope you're enjoying it so far, and I hope to see you again next episode.